All right, shalom everyone. Peace for those who love peace and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. Today we have a very interesting story, which is a very true story about the Muslim women. And you know, Muslim women, they go through a lot of things, many things. Most of those stories are unbelievable. And this is one of them. But it's true story. Don't take me wrong. It's true story. This Muslim women, she is having a boyfriend, and her boyfriend is Mr. Genie, Afrit. We know that the Quran mentions Afrit. Afrit is a genie, and he is so powerful, especially in sex. So this woman, she wanted to share with you her true experience, so you might understand why Allah told the truth in the Quran. This is her boyfriend. He's so good in bed, very good, and he is blue like a Krishna. Speaking of a Krishna, actually today I saw some Krishna people in the street, and I was live actually in Patreon, and one of you recorded, you know, we smashed the floor with them. So the link is posted in, I might post it later in YouTube, but it's in Patreon, in the chat group. So going back to our topic here, this Muslim woman, she will share with you what happened. Go.
أنا متجوزة جني بس لإله ممنوع حتى بغار كتير.
I'm married to a genie. She is married to the genie. And then when you ask her what married means, she say he'd F her. That's what married mean. But he forbidden, even though he is very jealous, like he don't allow her to get out.
كتير.
اشتركوا هلا بقناة مالك
This is the guy who was doing the interview with her.
مكتب الرسمية على يوتيوب وما تنسوا شغلوا الجرس.
هو بدوح.
مين؟
His name is Badduh. The name of her boyfriend who boom her every day, Genie. Badduh. His name. See the name? Badduh. He said to her, who? Who is this Badduh?
زوج الجن.
He said, oh, this is my husband, the Genie. Yeah.
كيف شكله بدوح؟
How he look like, huh? What a question, you idiot. I mean, everybody knows how Badduh look like. Are you kidding me? Are you ignorant? Prophet of Allah, Muhammad, he told us how Badduh look like. What's wrong with people? Let us go back because you guys, you don't see my screen. Sorry. You see the Genie, I forgot. Let me put her on the screen again so you can see the video. All right. Go.
متجوزة جني بس لإله ممنوع حتى بغار كتير.
اشتركوا هلا بقناة مالك مكتب الرسمية على يوتيوب وما تنسوا شغلوا الجرس.
هو بدوح.
مين؟
زوج الجن.
Badduh.
كيف شكله بدوح؟
كتير مخيف وريحته متنة كتير.
He is very scary and he smells so bad. And he F her every day. I mean, it's obvious he's a shaitan. He's very scary and he smells so stinky.
ريحته كتير متنة يعني. أمتى بيجيني هو عند المغربيات بشمه من ريحته. طول الليل بضل
She know he is coming from his smell.
عند الصبحيات بفل.
He come every night. He stay until the morning and he leave. After like he boom her, non-stop.
لما بيوصل على المغرب شو بيطلب منك؟
علاقة زوجية جنسية كاملة.
When he come at night, what he ask you? He asked me to boom, you know the thing? Full boom. Complete full boom, like all the way, intercourse for to the end, the thing, I'm so like, I mean, it's complete, not like half, like, it's, complete, like all the way. Oh, yeah. Okay.
أكون بس لإله.
انت كل يوم
I'm just for him.
بيوصل بتنطريه بمكان معين؟
أنا بكون
Do you wait for him in a specific day? Set a location?
بتختي فرشتي.
I am in my bed, my mattress. He come to me, boom,
هو بيجي. ممنوع أروح محل.
He don't allow her to go anywhere. You cannot go anywhere.
على طول مربطني بالبيت، ممنوع
He tie me up always at home. I'm not allowed to go out.
أطلع محل ولا أشوف حدا.
كيف طلعت اليوم؟
قلت لك بدي أخلص منه لأنه أنا.
How you get out today? Now the story getting more interesting. And then in the part 2, because this is very short actually,
وصلت العلاقة أنا حملت.
she is saying, let her turn the subtitle. Now she talk about how he effed her and he was able to make her pregnant. Yeah, relationship reached a point. I got what?
منه.
حملتي من مين؟
من جوزي جني.
اشتركوا هلا بقناة مالك مكتب الرسمية على يوتيوب. ما تنسوا تشغلوا الجرس.
عامل لي وقف حال، عامل لي تربيط، عامل لي انه انا منعزله، على طول منعزله، على طول قاعده بالعتمه، يعني انا مليت من هالحاله عن جد، وما عم بيقدر يطلع مني، ما عم بيقدر، متملك فيني ومتمركز بالرحم، متمركز بالرحم، عم بيأذيني كثير.
شو قصدك متمركز؟
متمركز يعني بعشق، عاشق الرحم، عاشق، متمركز بالرحم، عم بيأذيني كثير، لان انا بس بدي ضلني اروح على الدكتور من وراه هو، يعني انا بدي اروح على الدكتور ما في شيء، يعني ما بيطلع معي شيء الا هو عم بيأذيني، كمان انا اكره الانس، اضلني بس لإله، يعني انا ما افكر يعني انا اعمل علاقه مع حدا او حدا يعمل معي علاقه او انا اتجوز حدا غيره يعني.
لكن قلتي لي بيجي على المغرب كل يوم؟
بيجي كل يوم المغرب، كل يوم بده علاقه يوميا.
واذا رفضتي؟
Every day he wanna
ما
F her.
بكيفي له.
It's not up to her.
كيف له، ما بكيفي يعني انا.
وشو بتنتج عن هذه العلاقة الزوجية؟ مثل ما انت عم بتقولي في حقوق، في واجبات، بيطلب منك امور معينة كزوجة بالنسبة له.
وصلت العلاقة انا حملت منه.
She got pregnant from شيطان.
حملتي من مين؟
من جوزي جني بدوح.
بدوح. She got pregnant from بدوح.
كيف عرفتي انك حملتي منه؟
إن انقطعت علي وصار بطني ينتفخ، صار شيء مثل الوحام يعني.
زرتي طبيب؟
رحت زرت طبيب، ايه.
شو قال لك؟
ما بين شيء معه، قال لي في شيء بس ما مبين شيء.
كيف يعني في شيء وما مبين؟
The doctor, he said there is something but there is nothing. Must be a Lebanese doctor.
حمل او ما في حمل؟
لا ما شاف حمل.
ما شاف حمل.
قال لي كأنه في كيسة.
شاف حمل او ما شاف حمل؟
ما
طبيب.
شاف حمل، لا.
ما شاف حمل، يعني هذا الشيء مش موجود نهائيا.
نهائي لا، بس ما شاف هالشيء دكتور.
لكن على اي اساس عم بتقولي كنت حامل؟ اذا الطبيب قال ما في حمل.
صار يسيبني ومثل الوحام 3 شهور وما اجتني الدورة، يعني قطعت علي الدورة.
ممكن يكون غير اسباب ادت الى انقطاع الدورة.
لا حمل.
مين قال لك؟
حمل انا قال بعرف.
ما الطبيب قال ما في حمل.
12 جني.
What? 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 12 what? 12 genie? What 12 genie?
بطني.
She have a 12 genie inside her belly. Now.
بس الطبيب قال ما انك حمله.
الدكتور قال ما في حمل.
ايه لكن
هو ما بيشوف الدكتور، انا اللي بدي اشوفه. الدكتور ما بيشوف، اكيد ما حيشوف يعني، ما ببين معه على الايكو.
Because he's a genie, you cannot see in the machine. You know, are you stupid or what? This Abdul, he's really expecting to see the 12 genie inside her when they are genie invisible. You idiot! I mean, are you stupid or what? How the machine can see? I mean, this you know, they are invisible. He's a genie. He did genie. You know what genie in the world? Genie. Nobody can see the genie. You know. So she have a 12 genie inside her belly. Inside. Man. Okay. Oh boy. True story.
الدكتور ما بيشوف. انا اللي كنت اشوف.
وينه ابنك اليوم؟
How she can see them? You know, if they are inside her, they can see them. But she have more genie outside. She said.
ما في، راح.
كيف راح؟
They are gone.
مو بس واحد، 12.
12. Not only one. All the genie she delivered them. They are gone.
12 كانوا بطن واحد.
In one delivery, she delivered 12 genie. She opened her legs. Now point, 3. Point, 3. Point, 3. Point. This is Islamic education. All of them, they are true stories.
انت مين قال لك هالكلام؟
انا كنت احس فيهم.
كيف بتحسي ب 12؟ كيف بتحسي ب
12 بطني واحد، بطني 12 واحد. قطع.
وهو قال لك انت حامل من 12.
بدوح قال لي انت حامل باولادي، يعني مو بابني.
Badouh told her, the genie who was boom her, he told her, you have my babies now inside you.
12 واحد.
12.
والطبيب قال لك ما في شيء.
الطبيب قال لي ما في شيء. رحت
يعني لغة العلم ولغة العقل بتقول ما في شيء.
اكيد. لغة العقل ما في، ما ببين. لا.
لكن انت كل اللي عم بتعوش.
حتى الدكتور قال لي يعني رحمك نظيف وما في شيء، يعني ما في شيء، ما بين شيء معه. بس انا اللي كنت احس بشتهي مثل المرأة عادية، يعني ما تحمل. بشتهي عادي. انا بدي اخلص منه، ما عم بعرف. كل ما اروح بدي اروح عند حدا عشان اخلص منه، بقولوا لي ما فيك شيء.
عن مين عم بتروحي؟
عند الشيوخة.
ايه الشيوخة شو بيقولوا لي؟
بقولوا لي ما فيك شيء.
ايه ما فيك شيء، لكن ما فيك شيء. لكن ليش عم بتقولي؟
بقرأوا علي قرآن، بيقولوا لي بقرأوا علي آيات قرآنية وما بعرف الآيات القرآنية.
ايه وشو بيقولوا؟ بيقولوا
لي ما فيك شيء. شو بيقولوا عليك السحر؟ شو بيقولوا عليك مسحاشة؟ شو بيقولوا؟
So you see that she went to the sheikh and they told her, look, like there's nothing wrong with you. They read Quran on her, and then some of them they say you are being bewitched by magic.
بيقولوا لي ما بيكملوا معي العلاج يعني.
ايه بيقولوا ما في شيء يعني.
ما في شيء.
لكن اللي انت عم بتعيشيه مش موجود.
لا موجود.
ما هن عم بيقولوا ما في شيء.
هن بيقولوا ما انا موجود، بس انا بقى موجود.
شو اللي بأكد اليوم انه هيدا موجود؟ انه فعلا هذه علاقة بين الجن والانس مثل ما انت عم بتقولي.
ايه موجود، انا بشوفه موجود. هو جن طيار على فكرة.
He's a flying genie. Yeah, there is genie cannot fly. Not all genie can fly. This genie can fly. He's a fly. He's fly. Wing. Yeah.
يعني له جناح.
He have wings.
ليه منه هون اليوم؟
منه هون. بيجي بالليل لعندي بس.
At night he
بالنهار
come.
ما بطلع.
وليش خليك تطلعي تحكي عنه؟
أنا طلعت لأنه تعبت. أنا بدي أطلع. يعني شو بدي يعمل؟ أنا تعبت، يعني أنا أدت معي لانتحار كذا مرة، يعني أنا خليني أخلص منه. ما حتى أنا عم سوق السيارة حاولت كذا مرة يعني أعمل حادث كمان أخلص منه. أنا بشوفه.
كل إنسان وكل مجتمع.
All right. So, you know, the reason for all this drama, because the stupid Muhammad in the Quran, he told them about the genie, and Allah supposedly told them that genie will F your women. Here I found a video, actually, I just saw this video a minute ago, and Ketchup Boy, he was challenging people to examine the Quran.
We would like to challenge anybody that wants to discuss the Quran and its preservation, or the ahadith and their preservation, both of them together.
No, no, no. We don't care about preservation of the Quran. I mean, it's obviously it's preserved very well in the belly of the goat, according to the Hadith. Where is the breastfeeding for adult 10 time, Osman? But anyway, this is not. Let us examine how truthful the Quran when Allah told the Muslim that their women, sleep with shaitan. Oh, we are typing. Hmm. Chapter 17, verse number 64, it says, this is Allah speaking to shaitan. And he said to Muslims that shaitan will have his share with you in your kids. And then what does that mean? You know, you might think like, okay, shaitan will deceive your kids. No, this is about shaitan will have sex with the Muslim women and he will F them so good and he will be the one making the babies. This is why Muhammad, he told the Muslims to have a prayer before intercourse, otherwise shaitan will round himself around the penis of the man and he will be doing boom boom to the women instead of the man. Like the man, he's doing it, but the one is outside of the penis is going to be shaitan. And then he is the one going to make the women have a child from him, not from the man. This is why, here it says that he will share with them, with the human, and their wealth and their children's. How he will share with them their wealth? When shaitan, he make your wife deliver a child, the child will carry the name of the husband, not the shaitan. But then this child, who the child of shaitan, is going to inherit the father when he die. So then shaitan, his kids are the one going to inherit the money of the Muslims. If we go and read the interpretation for this verse, let us see. Just to show you, we are not making things up. If there's any Muslim he would like to join us and get us busted, feel free. All right. If you are Abdul, you think we are making things up, we will be happy. All of those are Muslims' interpretation for the Quran. All of this. And this is the official government website of Saudi Arabia. Let us see if we can. You know what? Let me see if I can find something in English better than this gibberish language for you. All right. We better find you something in English. Um, if we could not find something in English, then we have to use the translation for the Arabic text. But it's better if we can find an English. Yeah, look like it's going to take some time to find it in English, to find something English, but let us do something better, easier. I'm just finding Arabic stuff, you know, but what we can do. Like I found here, this is a fatwa, meaning in Arabic, but we can use the English translation. The issue of fornication with genie, of a genie with the women from a human. So this is the name of the issue, which is going to start to be studied now. Question: a genie committing adultery with a human woman. And here they are bringing you a story of a Muslim woman. She mentioned her story about having sex with a genie. But here the whole purpose of this story here is if she is doing fornication, should she be punished or not? So they are approving that yes, genie can have sex with Muslim women, but they are questioning if should be punished for what she is doing with the with this genie. Let us see.
You may know that some women nowadays appear pregnant and have no husband. When asked about it, they say, "My jinn companion is having intercourse with me," meaning, "The devil is having intercourse with me," or, "A jinn has possessed me and I am in love with it." This is a very dangerous slippery slope, one that immoral women, those who engage in prostitution, and those who habitually prostitute themselves often use. They justify this by claiming to be possessed or afflicted by a demon, and that the one who possessed or afflicted them is the one having intercourse with them. If this door were opened wide, every woman who wanted to engage in prostitution would claim that a jinn was having intercourse with her and that it was beyond her capacity. What would the situation be like? This is unacceptable and untrue. If even one woman committed adultery and blamed the jinn, and was punished accordingly, every woman would think twice before taking this path or relying on the claim that a jinn was having intercourse with her.
See here the problem, they don't want to acknowledge that the problem is Islam teaching that genie can have sex with them. And now they are saying that there's women, they are making excuse, they are sleeping around, getting pregnant, and then deliver babies. And then they say the genie is the one who did that to us. So we should punish those women because simply they are making a claim. However, they have a good point. Islam teach that a genie can have sex with her. How you know she is not? As long as you believe that shaitan can sleep with those women, then you cannot punish them because you have no proof. Let us see. Yeah, there's more. Let us see here. But this is telling you how much the problem is big in the Muslim countries. When a woman she goes sleep around, she blamed the genie is the one doing boom boom to her. Like, I did not sleep around. No, it's a genie. Let us see this one. Uh, all right. Here we have another story. Can a genie have sex with my wife? A Muslim man asking. Can a jinn have sex with my wife? Is this hadith authentic? When a man has intercourse with his wife and does not name Allah, the jinn coil around his penis and has intercourse along with him. And this is the resource or the source of the hadith, which is, this is authentic hadith. And here they mention Al-Hakim At-Turmudi, mention etc. and hadith number etc. And in the book of At-Tabari, Tafsir etc. that the genie coil around the man penis while he's doing intercourse with he do intercourse with him, along with him. That means saying of the Most High, whom neither man or jinn touch before them. Chapter 55, verse number 56. So this chapter 55, you remember when we speak about Muslim being promised to have virgins. So the verse here says, those women who they are waiting for them in heaven, no man, no genie did if them, not touch them. The word touch them is not exist, it break their hymen, the skin and the inside their vagina when they are virgins. And here the continue. As hadith says, and people who are well aware and have experienced the word of jinn know that jinn can have sex with a human, both male and female. Not only female, they can, even if you're a male, don't sleep in your stomach. That's why Muhammad forbade Muslim men from sleeping in their stomach. And even some cases it's reported that jinn and a human married. By the way, this is real historical report, real brother. Historical report. This is this is historical. Okay. And even some cases it's reported that jinn and a human married. Could you point out such report? And then, as I said, there is a historical report. I have read some books, no one can verify them, but they are large in numbers. And then, all perfect praise to Allah. So after a few days of this question without proper answer, I decided to gather some reference, which I could from the internet. And okay, this hadith is authentic, but has different explanation by the scholars. The point is, all explanations are not contradictory. Okay, so they will be accept all non-contradictory explanation from blah blah blah. Okay, Shaykh al-Islam and the true Imam Jalaluddin al-Suyuti, he said in the book on Jinn, Ahkamul Jinn, the name of the book. And this is the reference. So now he is getting you real reference from very big scholars' name. The truth is, it is possible for a human being and jinn to have intercourse. And then he mentioned to you more, you know, report from the book of Tafsir. And here it says, Mujahid said, a companion of Muhammad, when a man, this is from Muhammad, when a man has intercourse with his wife and he does not name Allah, the jinn coil around his rothra and has intercourse along with him. That is the meaning of saying that the Most High, whom neither man or genie has touched him. Chapter 55, verse 56. Ibn Abbas said, the absence, mukhannathun, the homosexual, are the sons of jinn. So why we have homosexual? Because those are the fruits of a genie having sex with Muslim women. So you know, he boom the women, and then he would have a gay, which is logically, you know, I mean, it's obviously true, right? This is proven to be scientifically to be true. Shaitan, he put himself around the penis of the man, and he do like a drilling, like a again, and then the woman, she receive his semen, he have orgasm inside her, and then she will deliver a baby, and that baby will be transgender. All right, yeah, dragon queen. So the Muslim, they found, actually the only one who found solution for how some they are homosexual or they are transgender. Nobody was able to find that except Prophet Muhammad, homosexual upon him. Allah and his messenger forbid that men have intercourse with his wife during her menses. When he does, Shaitan is there before him, and then she may get pregnant and he will give birth to a mukhannath, which means homosexual. You can read other explanation, tafsir. I mean, the list is long, all right? All of them is the same garbage. And then this idiot, Uthman, he is challenging to examine the Quran. So who is a Muslim would like to ask Shaykh Uthman to prove to us that the Quran is telling the truth, and Muhammad is telling the truth, and the books of the scholars telling the truth, that Shaitan have sex. In fact, you know, according to the Quran, Shaitan have children. Yes. The funny is, what make it more funny, that Allah supposedly he kicked only one Shaitan from heaven. So how Shaitan was able to have children? Like, did Allah kicked his wife with him? You know? No. You know? How Shaitan, any Muslim can tell us how Shaitan was able to have sex and to have babies? Huh? In chapter 18, verse number 50, it says, Allah, he said to the angels to bow down to Adam. All of them they refuse except Shaitan. And here you see a stupid contradiction in the Quran, because in the Quran Satan is not an angel, he is a genie. He's not, you know. And actually even the verse says except Iblis, and he was one of the jinn. And here you notice that Muhammad is copying the word Iblis, and then we know that Muhammad is a fraud again, because Iblis have nothing to do. I mean, we know how this word came to existence, the word Iblis, Biblos. So he was one of the jinn and committed ungodliness against the Lord's command. So what do you take him and his seed to be your friends? And here you notice it says actually the word seed is not correct, it's his offspring. Dhurriyatahu is his offspring. So are you going to take him and his offspring as protectors and friends, except me, like instead of me? And then if you go and check this verse interpretation, you will find the Muslim, they come with a solution according to Muhammad, that Allah, like how Shaitan was kicked only from heaven by himself, like Adam, Eve, and Shaitan. All right. So how he was able to have babies later? Because the verse says his children. They came with the solution that Allah, obviously, when he created shaitan, he created for him a penis and a vagina. So when the shaitan would like to have babies or to have sex, he simply do boom boom to himself. So if we go to the Muslim website here, and let us see, let us go to Al-Qurtubi. It should be this is not the verse we are looking for. Why it's open here? All right, let us try again. We go to 1850. Let us switch it. 1850. All right. All right, let's translate here. So the Muslims now, they are confused about how shaitan, he can have children's, yet he don't, like Allah, he kicked him only from heaven and he have no wife with him. So look what it says here. Shabi, a big name in Islam, said, a man, he asked me, do shaitan, do Iblis have a wife? I said, this is a wedding I did not witness. And then I mentioned to him, like the verse from the Quran, are you going to take him and his offspring instead of me? And then I said to myself, there's no way he is going to have offspring unless he have a wife. As you see. Do Iblis have a wife? I replied, that is a wedding I did not witness. Then I remembered his word, which means Allah's word. Would you take him and his offspring as alias? Then I noticed that okay, then he must have a wife, otherwise how he can have offspring. So here you see in the books of interpretation, the Muslims are trying to solve stupid problems in the Quran, and then they come to other conclusion based on what Muhammad told them. It's mentioned that Allah, he created for shaitan in his right thigh a penis and his left thigh a vagina. So he if this by that, and every day he lay 10 eggs, and from every eggs 70 male Satan and female shaitan come out. So the first shaitan was male. So Allah, he made for him in his legs, in one side a penis and the other side a vagina. So when he wanna have sex to have babies, he just shake his legs, and then he do this. What it says yankah. You see, the Muslim, they like to say to you the word nikah mean marriage. No, it says if himself. I mean, what marriage? He is if in this by that. Let us use Google translation. And this is authentic, by the way.
Mujahid said, Iblis inserted his private parts into his own private parts and laid 5 eggs. This is the origin of his offspring. It was also said, God Almighty created for him a penis in his right thigh and a vulva in his left. He has intercourse with this, and every day 10 eggs are produced. From each egg 70 male and female devils emerge. They emerge flying, and the one with the highest rank in the eyes of their father is the one who causes the greatest temptation among the children of Adam. Some said, he has no children or offspring, and his offspring or his helpers from among the devils. Al-Qushayri Abu Nazar said, "In short, God Almighty informed us that Iblis has followers and offspring, and that they whisper to the children of Adam and are their enemies. We have no established method for their reproduction and the origin of offspring from Iblis. So the matter depends on authentic transmission."
So as you see here, this is the fictional, and this is authentic hadith, as you see. So this is what Muslims believe. Muslim women, they get, screw around, excuse my language, and then when they get a pregnant, they claim that it's a genie, is effing them, and they have a baby from the genie. And here you see the reason all of this madness, because Muhammad, he put in their mind stupid fiction stories about a creature who eat, even he eat, he eat bones. If you remember Muhammad, when he used to do poo-poo, he used to do poo-poo in front of his companion, and the companion, they bring him things to clean his butt with it. So once they brought for him bones of a dead animal, Muhammad told them, "Don't bring me bones, for they are the food of the genie." According to Muhammad, the bones, they look for us naked, there's no meat on them, but Allah, he closed the bones with meat for the genie, so the genie eat them. We have a Muslim here, he's spoken about John the Baptist. Do you want to call me? The Abdul who was talking about John the Baptist, do you want to call me? Do you like to call me? If you are a Muslim, let me open my Discord. If there is any Muslim have balls, I mean shaitan have penis and vagina, you Muslim don't have any. So if you are Abdul, you have the guts to call me. Here we go, I will open my Discord. Let us see how good you are, and then you tell me what you know and what I don't know. Teach me, no problem. I want to learn from you. You Muslims are very smart. I mean, you are the only religion who believe that shaitan can F you. What do you know about John the Baptist? In fact, even the names in the Quran, for all those names are wrong. Who is this guy, Yahya? This is John the Baptist, his name is Yahya. Yahya. And according to your Sibel Quran, Mary, she is the daughter of Imran, the sister of Aaron, and Imran is the father of Moses. Muslims refuting non-Muslims debate. See, I make even the title very nice. What do you want more? So who is the Abdul would like to join us? Any Muhammadan? Huh? The Abdul who's in the chat, are you a genie or you are a real human? Call us and tell us about the genie who is effing Muslim women and he lay eggs. I would like to hear from you. What do you think? What is the proof of anything Muhammad said about the genie? Any Muhammadan? Who is a smart Muhammadan? I hope I'm not offending you by saying smart. I apologize for saying that. I don't mean it, really. I'm joking. Muslims get offended from anything. All right. We have Hashi. Come to the stage, Hashi. Are you a Muslim? What happened to Hashi? He put his hand up and then he left right away. Who is a Muslim would like to join us? Any Muhammadan? I like to convert to Islam, by the way. I mean, it's very fun. The The only thing making me worry about, your prophet, he is so truthful, and he mentioned that shaitan, he take hair from your anus. And I'm not a gay. I don't like anyone to play in my. It looked like shaitan, he target only the Muslim anus. There's any evidence that shaitan, he really take hair from your anus every day, 5 times a day? Any Muslim can give us like some pictures, because by now you should be bold there. What about you make like a recording, like slow motion camera? There's a very high technology these days. You can put a camera behind your butt and you can record it slowly and prove it, show everybody that Islam telling the truth. Those Christians are lying about Islam. If I type here Sharatan min dibrihi, a hair from his butt, what I will find? There we go. Read with me and laugh. This is your books. Satan, he come to you when you are praying, and he take a hair from your anus and he straight the hair out, and then he put it out, and then he is listening and he is watching until he make you fart, and he will not leave until he hear it, which means the fart, and he smell it. If you don't hear it and smell it, he will keep taking hair from your butt. And as you see here, it says authentic. Any Muslim can prove to us that shaitan play with his anus. Who want to be a true witness for the true teaching of the true prophet of the anus? I mean, how Muhammad he knew this unless somebody playing with his anus? Just think about it. Seriously. Obviously, Muhammad he experienced such a thing 5 times a day, and he suffered from it. Who is the first one who witnessed and announced such a news? Muhammad. That means shaitan, he played with his anus, which is obvious.
Wow.
Hey,
That's
Haj,
a lot of information. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Are you a Muslim?
No, I used to be. I left the religion about like 3 or 4 months ago, but I have to conceal it because if I don't, then I'll get kicked out of my house and I'll be on the street.
No problem, my friend. You are welcome. Well, but why you left Islam? I mean, don't you see how fun it is? Shaitan will take care from the anus of a Muslim. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's something new I learned. But, the reason why I left is because I realized that, like in the culture, they don't really hold a lot of people accountable for their actions. Because if you look at what's going on in the Middle East, they let them get away with anything and nobody's going to stand up or say or do anything about it.
Well, this is not a reason to consider religion is bad or wrong, because people, they can be bad and they claim to be religious, but this is not. But the religion itself, is it good?
Not so much. That's one thing I realized. I mean, obviously, there are a lot of reasons why. I mean, number one, I started to like get more like information about like like Muhammad and like a lot of the things that like he did. Once you like dig deeper into the Quran and the Hadith, they actually explain a lot of the negative things that he did, like like marrying like a sex slave, like taking somebody else's wife from them, like beheading non-believers, doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So it's a collection of things. Islam in the appearance claims something. Islam like a grave. Outside, like Muslim, they dress white and they try to present themselves with the beard, and they are like religious and they are good people. But inside, behind the white marble of the grave, there's a very dark grave. So this is what Islam is about. So it's about I cannot judge by culture, because there's many countries, they have a very bad culture, and culture is culture, but religion is different story. And in Islam, actually, in Islamic countries, there's no culture, because Islam killed all cultures. So
It did. I mean, everybody had traditions and cultures like before, like the conquest, where people, and then the Muslims came in. They instilled like the jizya, or they killed the non-believers, and then next thing you know, they had to impose Sharia and all of that type of stuff. And a lot of most of the Middle East was like that until like like 1948, when Israel was recognized as a state. remember, it used to be controlled. That place was controlled by the Ottomans before the Ottoman Empire fell apart, and then it became a British mandate. And then like the Arabs started selling land to the Jews because they were poor after the Ottoman Empire fell apart. And then people still want to claim that like what happened over it's like neo-colonialism or whatnot. I just don't get the arguments.
Well, this is not even really a reason to believe Islam is bad or good, because countries occupy countries. It's possible that even a country claimed to be Christian occupy other country which is a Christian. Bad leaders are not the one who present God good or bad, but we judge Islam by the fruit of Islam. So like, I'm not going to judge Muslims to judge Islam. I will judge Muhammad, because Muhammad is the founder of Islam. Muhammad was an evil man. The same for Christianity. We cannot judge Christianity by Christian Prince, because Christian Prince is just one Christian. He can be bad, he can be good. Maybe one day he become a king. He might be just, he might be unjust. But we judge Christianity not by Christian Prince, we judge it by Christ himself. And we can't compare. This is why Jesus said, from their fruits you shall know them. And the fruit of Muhammad is very evil, and the teaching of the Quran is very stupid, in the top of the evil. So it's like a collection of stupidity and evil together. Those, they create a religion called Islam. So anyway, thank you, Hashi, for being here, and I hope you will learn more, and we will have you with us. Do we have any Muslim here would like to join us? Any Muslim want to bring Hashi back to Islam? I just see he left Islam. It's your duty, Muslims, to join and defend and make him change his mind. Any Mohammedan would like to join us? You don't want to save Hashi from here? Don't you want to take him to heaven with you so he can have boom boom with all the women waiting for him? The women who know shaitan boom boom them before, they are protected by Allah. He put like a gate in their vagina. Any Muhammadan? Look like there's no Muhammad. Thank you, Hashi, for being here.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, a lot of like famous scholars. I mean, if you look at like people like Adnan Rashid, if you look at Yasser Qadhi,
Adnan
and
Rashid,
a lot of other people, they're never going to debate you.
hold on. Adnan Rashid is a scholar.
I thought he was. I mean, I thought he was a scholar. I mean, 'cause obviously,
what is his degrees in this guy? He do not know how to read his book.
wow.
Adnan Rashid is a scholar. That's a good one. He's very scholar. They ask him what is the name of Jesus. He said, we don't know.
I mean, it's very simple. The name is Yeshua.
No, which mean he admitted that the name is mentioned in the Quran is false name, because when you say we don't know, really, that means
the name is either Yeshua or Yahweh. I mean, those are the common names, like in Hebrew of like.
No, we are
Jesus.
talking about Islam. You mentioned Adnan Rashid. So
Yeah.
when we ask you what is the name of Jesus, what the real name, and then you say we do not know, really, and you say that he spoke Aramaic, and then that means the Quran, all the names mentioned in the Quran are false. The second you say we do not know, that mean all the Quran is false from the beginning to the end. In fact, the Quran claimed that the angels, they brought the name from Allah to Mary. It's not Mary who named Jesus or Isa. All right. If you read chapter 3, verse number 45, it says, the angels said to Mary, God give you, Allah give you good tiding of word from him, whose name is the Messiah Isa, the son of Maryam. So the stupid Adnan Rashid, he claimed to be somebody have knowledge, and yet he denied the name of Isa, and the Quran says we do not know really what his name. This is how stupid he is. He don't even have education of 5 years old Muslim in Saudi Arabia. But today in the age of the internet, anybody can make a channel, and he claimed that he have knowledge, and he claimed he have as an example, as long you mentioned this, this idiot, he was making fun of those who deny the hadith, and he is the one who denied the age of Aisha. He was 6, when the hadith itself, very authentic, says Aisha, she was 6 years old, and this is reported by Aisha herself. So he's an idiot. He's just a kid.
I heard Prophet Muhammad, yeah, heard Prophet Muhammad, like, or Muhammad, I'm just gonna call it Muhammad. I heard Muhammad, like, if you look at the hadiths, they claim that he was a white man, like, with black slaves, which is actually true.
Yeah, he's a white man. The Arab are considered white. And obviously, there's tons of hadith about him being speaking about how white he is. However,
Yes.
you know, the color, when somebody write in books about color of a person, that because he is interested in the color, you know, racist, they will mention color. People who have no interest in race, they will never mention color. This is why we don't see any verse in the Bible, not even one, speaking about Jesus, how he looked like. Nowhere. Because
But in the
simply,
hadith, like, they explain how Muhammad looks like, and he said he was like a white, pale man.
yeah. But I'm saying that the one who is interested in mentioning colors is the one who is racist. If you're not racist, you will not really care much
I
for,
don't care.
yeah. So this is why no Christian saying we have the white Jesus or the black Jesus or the Asian Jesus. We have Jesus. For God is for all, is not for the black, is not for the white. But in the religion of Islam, this is the religion of the white. Allah is white, Muhammad is white, angels are white, and even when Muslims go to heaven, every Muslim, Allah will make them extremely white. This is why the women in heaven, they are see-through. Why they are see-through? Because they are extremely white. We know that when you are white skinned, the whiter it is, the more you can see under the skin. So if somebody is extremely white, you can see the blood vein underneath, correct? You can see it under the
Yes.
skin. But you
Look at the
can,
people with albinism. I mean, you
yeah,
can see like the redness of their eyes, the
yeah.
veins.
But you don't see that in a black person, African person. So Muhammad is extremely racist. Allah is racist. And even he mentioned in the Quran clearly that in the day, when the day of judgment come, Allah will make faces uh, black and faces white. So why you want to make them white and black? Because simply the bad is the black according to the Quran, and the white is the good. And even there's a hadith about Allah created, you know, he hit in the shoulder of Adam, and from there he created the right shoulder, offspring of the white people, and he said to them, "You go to heaven, I don't care." And he hit the left shoulder of Adam, and he said to the one who are born of the left shoulder mean always evil. This is why, according to Muhammad and his God, black people are born of the left shoulder because the left shoulder only produce evil. This is why Muslims they eat with the right hand, and they are forbidden to use the left hand because this is the hand of shaitan. So they use it for everything except eating. All right, they use it specifically to clean their butt, their private part. The right hand is the good hand, the left hand is the bad hand. And then we find that Muhammad claiming that shaitan, the black people, they are coming from the left shoulder of Adam. And this is why he explained why they are supposedly bad. And obviously this is nothing but racism.
It is racism. I mean, even then, like he said that, like he referred to like dark-skinned people, like the Cushitic people or modern day Ethiopians as raisin heads.
Yeah, he's you know, there's no question about it. Yeah, there's no question about it.
And those are my people, and yet they're still going to worship him.
But then the Muslim, they will say to you, did you hear the Prophet saying there is no difference between black and white in one of his speeches? That speeches, no one can confirm it because that will be contradicting the Quran. The
Yeah,
Quran
the Quran will contradict the hadith.
and
So
contradict the hadith too, because Muhammad, he mentioned many times about like even animals who they are black, they must be killed. And Muhammad, he claimed that as an example, the black dog is a shaitan. You know, maybe we have a
yeah,
Muslim. Let us see. Thank you, Hashi, for joining us.
appreciate it, man.
All right.
Anytime. It's great to meet you. I mean, I heard a lot of great things about you, and I wanted to come in and whenever you had the chance to be on. So
Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead, humble servant. Go ahead. Are you there? The servant of Allah? You cannot hear anything? Did you say inshallah before you joined the stage? Well, that's what happened to you. You did not say inshallah. It's your fault. So you don't hear me now talking to you, humble? Give me one if you cannot hear me. Give me two if you can hear me. The Abduls are very smart. You think you are muted or something? Not from my side. You muted yourself. And you can hear me very well, my friend. Come on. Everybody can see it. You are muting yourself. Not from my side. All right, maybe you are playing games. I have to disconnect you. You can come back. You know, if you have a problem, fix it. What we can say. I gave you enough chance to. All right. The servant of Allah, his service is not working, and this is nothing new. Always Allah, his customer service is very bad. You call Allah 5 times a day, he never answer you. Nothing new. Don't be surprised. Keep calling. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Sheikh Uthman is challenging everybody for the preservation of the Quran. You remember this guy when he brought the book of Uthman to our friend from Pakistan, the Christian Pakistani, you remember? And then he got busted. He brought him a book. It says in the book, it says there's no way that this book is the book of Uthman. This is how stupid this guy is. He claim have knowledge. He named himself a sheikh. He dressed like Arab. That's it. Oh boy. Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan agree with this woman that she have 12 babies from Shaitan? Shaitan did boom boom to her non-stop. He's very good in bed. Other Muslim women, she claimed that Shaitan, or man actually, he claimed that his wife, she was having sex with Shaitan and her pubic area catch fire because Shaitan is made from fire. According to the Quran, he's a genie, which is very normal. I mean, imagine yourself having sex with the, you know, you are a woman, Muslim women, and your husband did not have sex with her for, you know, with you for a long time, and then Shaitan is having sex with you, and he's made of fire. So for sure your bushes is dry. I mean, your husband did not have sex with you for maybe a century, you know. So the bushes, her bushes are so dry, and they obviously they are big, bug bushes. And then Shaitan, like he put his thing in there, you know, excuse me, and then like fish, 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 and the fire started. And like whoa, wee, the fire department came. What happened? My wife bushes is at fire. Like how in the world your wife? I mean, what happened? Oh, she was in the bed under the blanket, and how the fire went there? Oh, that's very easy to solve. Shaitan, Shaitan, you know, Shaitan is made of fire. Do we have any Muslim from the Bushes religion? Any Muhammadan? Anyone? No, by the way, this is a true story. I can show it to you. You know, I can show it to you. There's a hold on. You might think I'm making things up, you know. No, my friend. The guy, he is not lying. Uh, let me see if I can find the story. This is another website. Let us see this one here. Look at this true story. I am married for 24 years. My marriage has not been one that I can be happy about. Many arguments have filled my marriage. About 4 years ago, my wife started changing, okay. I have noticed that she would have sexual aroused, which I have not seen before. Man, the woman, she's so horny. In her sleep, and when I wake her, she is angry with me. He got her dream. She's saying something nice, not her husband. I need your help since my marriage is heading for divorce. She is thinking I'm crazy when I discuss this with her. Assalamu alaikum assalam. She's right in the sense of sexual dream, like nightmare, or a dream illusion, blah 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 blah. It's from shaitan only, the sense of inspiration, not in the sense of shaitan affect something in someone. And then he mentioned reference, and then he continued there. How we can fight this issue? He says, recite Ya Wadud. Wadud is supposedly one of the names of Allah, 100 times every day. All right, in the intention of renewing love. You say Ya Wadud 100 times, you will be again doing great with your wife. But then he continue here. It says, as for the unrelated question in the title header, and consider Sheikh Islam blah blah through Imam Jalaluddin Suyuti, have mercy on him, and the book of the Jinn, and this is the print, and this is the for sure the book is way older than this. This is just the print, just the publication print. So don't think this book is new. The truth, it is possible for a human being and jinn to have intercourse. And blah 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 blah. I mentioned blah blah blah. Actually, we saw this one. Then let us see if there's other question. All right. Let us see another hadith, another story. Yeah, Muslim books, Muslim website full of stories like this. Can the jinn have intimacy? Let us see what
A brother says,
what Asim al-Hakim will say. That will be a good comedy. By the way, the Muslims don't agree about anything, so don't think they have one religion. And Asim al-Hakim, by the way, the price of calling him changed. It was 100. This is old video, obviously. Now the price, I think, 130, 40 something, because inflation, inflation. Yeah.
a brother says, can jinn commit intimacy with a woman when the husband does not say the prior dua? Can a jinn make her pregnant? Can the jinn have intimacy? This is from the unseen, when we have no evidence from the Quran or from the Sunnah that backs it up. There is a quote that Imam Mujahid says, this is possible, but this is not from the Quran or the Sunnah, and he's not from the companions.
See, he's lying now. He's an ignorant, because simply this is from the Quran. Because the Quran says, He will share with you your money and your kids. Those kids are, and the other verse in the Quran mentioned that Shaitan, he have children. This is why you see Islam is very stupid, because every sheikh he give you different answer for the same religion, even the same sect. Everyone have different answer. Like if we search in YouTube, give me a second. Just to show you how confused the Muslims because of Muhammad. I just type. Okay, let me do this in front of your eyes. Jinn raped her, having intercourse with her for 2 years. Do you see the title? And this is Horish Tuji, Muslim TV. But the other guy, he just said to us, there's nothing to back it up. But no, there is many. Can jinn have sexual intercourse with the human?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can jinn have a sexual relationship with the human? The answer is no. Physically, jinn can't come and have a sexual relationship with you. It doesn't happen, or they don't come in front of you and have a sexual relationship. This don't happen. What happens?
Focus now. So sex in the front of you, no, does not happen. What happened? Now focus with me.
Jinn will give you a dream. Because if anyone is possessed with...
Let us see different answer. Every one of them will give you different answer. Look at this Abdul here.
Remember, jinns get married. Not only do we get married, humans, jinns get married. Because you have male jinns and you have female jinns. They get married and then they also have children as well. Remember, jinns get married. Not only do we get married.
Every Abdul have different answer for the same religion. When jinn fell in love with the human, is it possible for jinn and a human to be intimate together? Sheikh Uthmin. Can a jinn and a human have a baby? Hamza Yusuf. What a religion. Five signs that prove a jinn is in love with you. What are signs that miss of a sheikh, a jinn in love with you? Can you touch it? It's all like, you know, touch it. Move your hand from your penis area. Jinn can enter your body. You are doing those things. Interview with the jinn. Oh boy. Lover jinn. Raki said, I have a lover jinn.
Abdul Aziz from Sri Lanka says that he was attending Ruqya online from Iraqi in the UK. Personally, I believe that Ruqya online does not work. And
it have to be in person, not online. Okay. I thought this is the sound of the Quran. I mean, it doesn't matter what you are to, you know, so what online? Okay, go. If Ruqya online doesn't work, that means your teaching online doesn't work too, because it have to be in person. You know, see how hypocrite they are. Didn't you make money teaching people? Muslims call you asking you silly questions.
Ruqya through social media or Facebook or Twitter also does not work. Ruqya has to be face-to-face in presence of people. Otherwise, we would have simply offered Ruqya on MP3, distributed it, and got the cash back from people. That doesn't work. Or people send you a picture and you look at the picture and you recite Ayat al-Kursi and you blow in it, and alhamdulillah, mission accomplished. This doesn't work. Ruqya has to be face-to-face. But this guy has a Ruqya with a Raqi in the UK, and this Raqi came to the conclusion that that Abdul Aziz has a jinn, and this jinn is ashiq, meaning he is a Romeo jinn. He is a loving jinn.
Notice now that because they are competing in the business, so Asim is putting down the other sheikh. So this person, he contacted the other sheikh. The other sheikh told him, you have a genie who is, in love with you. This sheikh, because he don't want them to call that sheikh, they want him to call him. As you see, if we start the video, it says how much you have to pay. You see, if you go back in the beginning of the video, right away he put for you how much you have to pay, and this is old price. If we check the prices now, so $100 half hour, 1 hour is $200. So this is what they do. He put down the other sheikh. He don't agree with him, just to make himself like, you are the one, you should call me. Don't call them, you call me. Like, spend $200 on, call me. His humble servant, we give you the microphone, you did not talk. Let me invite you again. Here we go, I invited you again. Let us see, maybe you can fix your microphone. You are not a Muslim? Oh, okay, then we have no need for you. We continue with this.
Ishq is the utmost in love and intimacy. So when you have a jinn ashiq, meaning that this jinn loves you so much that he would not let you go. Now, I don't have knowledge in these things. They're not from the Quran and the Sunnah for sure. And
again, this is not true, because we have the hadith that shaitan, he round himself around your penis if you don't say inshallah, and this is coming from Muhammad himself, as we mentioned to you before. But you notice here how they put each other down just to compete in the business. Marrying a jinn.
Is it true that Imam Malik allowed marriage between humans and jinn? Okay, this is about to get weird. It was brought to Imam Malik, that a jinn and a human married. He said, I have heard this many times, that humans and jinn sometimes can cross some kind of a barrier and they can meet each other and talk and see each other. He did not deny that it happens. And he said that he cannot, as long as it's a proper marriage by Sharia, he says, I don't call it zina. It's not fornication, but I forbid it. On the ground.
Look what he's wearing, he claimed. So Imam Ahmed, who is the highest authority, actually, he's in his book, in fact, should be better than, consider, like, is more authentic than al-Bukhari. But some Muslims, they try to, to deny it. However, so Imam Ahmed, he agree that a genie, he can marry a human Muslims, or have, marry is just about claiming to be a wife and husband, but reality is about sex. So he is confirming that Muslim women and genie, they can have sex, and even genie, they can have sex with men, not only women. So he did not he did not deny it. He said it's true.
Of now a woman showing up to the community pregnant. What is this? Where's your husband? And she says, I got married in an unseen jinn world and I have an unseen husband. He says this is going to open up chaos to the society. So on that ground, I prohibit it, not on the ground of it being fornication.
See, so not because it's false, but because if we allow women to say that genie who made me have a baby, then all women, they will do that, and then we will be having a chaos in the society. This is how stupid this cult is. And as you notice, this is Imam Ahmed, not Asim al-Hakim. And Imam Ahmed is way, those potatoes on YouTube, they are nobody. So as you see, the highest authority of Islam, they are confirming the teaching of Islam that it is true that a human being and genie, they can have sex together. Do we have any Muslim here? My friend Al-Ghazali is just a stupid idiot. You call him philosopher. If I show you what Al-Ghazali said, you would die laughing. What Al-Ghazali? Philosopher. All philosophy is stupid. There's no smart philosophy. In
No,
fact,
brother, don't you know that philosophy is haram? What's wrong with you, brother?
yeah, philosophy is haram. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Anything you want to share with us? I thought you were a Muslim.
No, no, no. I just wanted to say I really enjoy your show, and you know, it always brings a smile to my face whenever you're live. And God bless you, brother. May the peace of the Lord be with you.
Thank you. God bless. You know, if we when we speak about philosophy, philosophy is the art of playing with words, and those words are meaningless. So I can bring you philosophy, speak all day long. It's like Sadhguru. If I put for you any video of Sadhguru, he bring you his own philosophy, and you will see in 2 seconds that his philosophy contradict his own philosophy. As an example, he said that love does not exist, not true. Uh, yeah, but all of this is philosophy. You know, this is not. All of this. Like as an example, this Al-Ghazali, he don't believe in the existence of angel, correct? He don't believe in the existence of angels. And then you need to ask yourself, well, from where he got this? Is that because, like, is he learning from Muhammad or learning from other religion? Where did he get this from? So they come with philosophy, and the philosophy they come with it is their own map. So he designed a map. He says, I want to go in that direction. But after a few years, he might change his map because philosophy is very flexible. I will give you an example. When I was a teenage, one of the kids, he asked me if I can talk to his father to convince him to go with us in a school trip. So I said, why you ask me? He said, you can convince him. I know you can do it, you know, and he trusts you, you know, he listened to you. So I went inside. I spent about 15 minutes using nothing but philosophy, you know, my own creation. And I convinced the father that he should let his son go with us. He agreed. I went outside and I told him, your father agreed, but he put a condition that always you will accompany me. You don't go away. So he said, I will let him go if you promise that he will be with you all the time. The kid, he says, what are you talking about? You think now you are my parents? I'm not going to be under, you know, your control. I said, if you don't, I'm going to go back to your dad and make him not to let you go. He said, how are you going to do that? You spend almost half hour convincing him. How you can even, like, you know, how you can do that? You're going back and say, it will look funny. I said, it's very easy. So I went back and I told him, oh, I just remember, by the way, that Monday we have exam, and I think your son is not good in that subject, so it's better for him not to go. So this is what philosophy is, to lead a person into a logic. So I am the same person who convinced the father to let his son go. 30 minutes after, I changed direction of my philosophy, and I was able to convince him that his son should not go. And that is saying you that philosophy is nothing but fictions. It can be you know, supported by something fact, or it can be supported by something fictional. It's just about convincing a person by playing with words, but not by facts. None of the philosophers have facts. They play with words. They are empty, actually. They are empty in the heart, empty in mind. Anyway, you know, I believe that people like this guy Al-Ghazali, because he found the Quran is so stupid, so he decided to come with philosophy. So how we explain stupid things in the Quran? We make it like it have outside meaning and inside meaning. So it says in this verse this, but there's no way Allah will make such a mistake. So it must be an inside meaning. So in order to avoid the true meaning, we come with the philosophy of a behind meaning. and that is a fallacy, and this is a bankruptcy actually. No, this is, you see, inside mean, outside mean. That's not true, because it's what meant. It's what meant. There's nothing is called inside. As an example, when Jesus says, "The one who drink my water," we know right away that this is not about water. There's no inside meaning, outside meaning. You're just being foolish now. We know that Jesus was not a person carrying water in his bag and he's giving water to people. So, but because you are desperate to find a solution for the stupid Quran, every chapter in the Quran is full of stupidity. So those who they are smarter of you, and they cannot say we left Islam. So what they do, they defeat Islam by creating other direction, which is saying that everything you see in front of you is not true. What is behind the scene is what is true. So he denies Shaitan, he denied the angels, he denied everything in the Quran. What is left in the Quran? Nothing. That means all the story of Satan and Adam and Eve and angels and bowing down to Adam and Jibreel, all of it's fiction. You know? Yeah. The funny is that the Muslims, they are proud about philosopher, but all Muslims agree, true Muslims agree, that those are apostate. All right. Do we have any Mohammedan? You know, if you go to Turkey, those are Sufi, you know, the Turkish Sufi. They are not Muslims. Erdogan, he claimed to be Muslim. If you go to this Qadr of Chechnya, those are not Muslims. They grow beard. You know. If you ask any Muslim, are they really Muslim? They will say no. Muslims are a bunch of hypocrites. If you check out who is considered Muslim or not, you will find none of the Muslims considered Muslims. Nobody is Muslim, according to Muslims. Who is the true Muslim in Islam? Right? You see, you know, humble. Those verses you are mentioning, they are not inside meaning. They are already that meaning. You see, when you say inside meaning, that means this sentence have two meaning. In the Bible, we don't have two. So you are ignorant about what we are. When we say the word batiniya, that means you take the inside. There's no outside. Right? So you have a scriptures in the front of your eyes. You call it scriptures, but then you fabricate your own behind the meaning. The word doesn't say what you are saying. When you quote for me from Matthew 13, you are showing me how idiot you are, because this is a parable. This is not a real story. This is a parable. Jesus spoke to people in parable, and the parable obviously is to teach you something. So there is no behind meaning. This is what it is. It's a farmer. He throws seeds, and you know, he scattered the seeds. Some they fell here, some they fell there. So he's given you a wisdom from the story. The story about a farmer is not fictional. At the same time, is not real, which means he's not a specific farmer. It's about any farmer. All of you, you know what farmer do. Farmer, he throws seed. He plants seed. So you have to plant the seed in the right place. There's no inside meaning. Again, you are ignorant. When we talk about inside meaning, then we are talking about something. As an example, if I ask you right now, you can join us if you want, what Al-Ghazali says about the sunset in murky water. Do you know? What he say? Is that literally? The Quran it says it literally. It says in Arabic, وَجَدَهَا تَغْرُبُ فِي عَيْنٍ حَمِيَةٍ. This is not parable. They ask him about Dhul Qarnayn, the one with the two horn. Allah told Muhammad supposedly, I will tell you some about him. And then the story started. So this is not fictional, this is not a parable, but about a real person, a real story supposedly. This person, he kept going until he found the sun sitting in a certain place, which is boiling water. How your Ghazali can explain that? Do you like to join us? Humble? Go ahead. Just to show you how your Ghazali, simply he was trying to escape the embarrassment of the Quran. All of you Muslims, you try to escape the stupidity of the Quran. Hmm? Do you have any Abdul? Your mic is not working because the philosophy of Al-Ghazali is not working with you. Your mic doesn't work here for sure. It works only in different places. Do we have any Abdul from the religion of the fools would like to join us? Mayday, mayday. Hmm? Azhar? Hey, this is just a stupid kid, you know. If he have the guts, he will call me. You see, trust me, if Muslim they knew they can do something about me, they will not hesitate to call me. See, all those Abdul, you know, they claim Christian Prince, this guy Fifi, 100 lies of a Christian Prince. They will not dare to call me for a second. They call me for a second and destroy me. Let me call you. Don't call me, I will call you. They will not let it happen. So there are a bunch of cowards. They knew they do not, they don't have any answer, and they know they will be demolished, you know. All right. Do we have any Abdul? I assure you, if they can refute me, they will be lined up here, you know. All of them, they want to call me and make fun of me. That's why we struggle. Like I keep saying, it was a Muslim. Like it's like a you know, homeless begging for a dollar. You know, if I am a person who know nothing about Islam, you will see a long line of Muslim want to talk to me. As simple as that. Okay, we have Ahmed. Go ahead, Ahmed. Are you there, Ahmed? Look like all the Muslims who come to the stage. Oh, his mic is not working. Okay. Do we have any Muhammad and his mic is working? Just one. Anyone? Mayday, mayday. This Muslim woman, she have sex with the shaitan, and according to your prophet, it's very possible. And she claimed that shaitan, he pumped her, and he made 12 baby with her. When she went to the doctor to do X-ray, he could not see them because they are genie. You know, genie in the ball, you cannot see them. They are genie. Any Mohammedan? I advise you, those who are in the chat, not to mention names if nobody knows, because when you do mention their names, you are promoting them. So either you want to be smart or you want to be smart. I don't want to be rude. So when you go around and you mention a name of a Muslim in the chat, especially he is not known, simply you are trying to promote him. So I suspect you to be a Muslim, trying to promote the guy. Maybe you are him. So if you are a Christian, don't mention names of Muslims. Like we mentioned Zakir Naik because he's very well known. We are not promoting him. I mean, he's just funny. And he's a stupid. You know? I hope he's not listening. Get him breath. First of all, I'm going to call the police for you. Zakir Naik, why you call the police for me? What's wrong with you? You think I'm very stupid. And then I will make a case against you. Like, you are stupid. I mean, aren't you the one who say that whore is a word for men and women? So you Muslim men are going to F men who they are whore? Get them breath. First of all, it's very simple. The word whore in Arabic is a plural. Zakir Naik, do you speak Arabic? Get them breath. First of all, they don't need to speak Arabic. Okay, I do not know German. What Afshishmacht mean? Breath. First of all, I don't speak German. Exactly. So, how you come with this? Where do you get this from? Like, did you receive an inspiration, Zakura and Yuka? Does police be up on you? Get the breath. First of all, I have to go because simply I need to lose weight. You need to lose what? I need to lose weight. What do you want to do? I'm going to the gym. You're going to where? To the gym. You mean the gym? Exactly. Zakir Naik, if I fart, you will fly. What do you mean you want to lose weight? Did you serve yourself? I mean, you are like a feather. Get a breath. First of all, I make myself look so sturdy, but in fact, I'm not very skinny. I'm very, very powerful. Ask my wife. What do you mean exactly? I can do a lot of intercourse. Are you sure? I am going to have 12 babies in one night. 12 babies, Zakir Naik, you? Are you sure? So we have a prophet. He claimed that Suleiman, he had sex with 100 women in one night. So why Zakir Naik cannot claim that he have sex with his wife and have 12 babies in one day? I am talking about Jews of today who spit on the Palestinian Christians. You lot are so dumb. Jay, Shaitan, listen, if a Jew he spit, you Muslims, you cut head of Christians. So you are complaining about a Jew he spit, you son of muta, you son of a whore. But you don't complain about Muslims killing tens of thousands of Christians as we speak today. You see how filthy you are? Come here, come. Just come in the stage, so I will wipe the floor with you, you son of a dog. The Jew, he spit at a Christian in Jerusalem. Did you see the video? Dogs. Anyway, your prophet last name is Dogs. I'm not surprised. Hypocrite cowards. Who let the dogs out? Who? Who? Cowards. Do we have an Abdul? Go type right now. Type. Killing Christian in Nigeria, in Syria, in Iraq, in Egypt. Just type. A Jew, he spit in a Christian. Are you going to do something about it? When your mother she gave birth to you in the bar, don't expect anything except the foam of a beer. Any brave Abdul? Yeah, that's why they don't dare to talk to me, because they knew I will wipe the floor with them. I'm not like those Christians who do not know what to say. I'm a Christian prince, my friend. Your God himself fear me. Your prophet, his bones is shaking because of me. Your mama, she wish she never gave birth to you after she heard of me. Prove me wrong and call me. Prove me wrong and call me now. Who is a Muslim would like to prove me wrong? That you aren't scared. Hmm? No, his last name for real is dogs. His name is Mohammed ibn Qusay ibn Kilab. Ibn Kilab. Kilab, not dog. Kilab is dogs. Kalb in Arabic is dog. Kilab is dogs. His wife, her name is Zainab bint Jahsh. Jahsh is in Arabic is donkey. So he is son of dogs. His wife is daughter of the donkey. What a family. And if you read my books, especially if you have my books Sex and Allah, you will find that all his families were homosexual. Check it out with reference. Everything you see in my books in reference. Not a single thing is from my own. Every word in my books is reference from Muslim books. Not books written today, books written by the scholars in the old days, in the Salaf. Read it. No, the Quran never mentioned who is Muhammad. The Quran just says Muhammad, doesn't say, and this is one of the stupid things in the Quran. So the Quran says Isa, son of Mary, Maryam, daughter of Imran. In the Quran, nowhere it says who is the guy Muhammad. Who is Muhammad? Nowhere it says. That's why this stupid book cannot be a book of God, because shouldn't you tell us who is this guy Muhammad? Okay, Muhammad, who is Muhammad? Hmm? Who is Muhammad? I challenge any Muslim to tell me who is Muhammad. You claim that the Quran is the book of God and the book of guidance. How this book can be good book of God if there's no guidance in it? The Quran, as an example, mentioned the word Israel. Who is Israel? Who is Israel? Anyone who write a book, people will laugh at you when you put a name of a character you never know. You never said who is he. Suddenly there's a guy, his name is Israel. Who is this guy? Huh, Israel. Oh, children of Israel. Who is Israel? The only way to know who is Israel, you go check the Bible. Who is this guy? I challenge you to tell me who is Israel from your book. So can be this book a book of God? Because a book of God should be clear about any character we speak of. You see, we Christians, we consider the Torah, we consider the Old Testament and the New Testament. For us is one book. For them, they claim the Quran is a solo book. There's no need for other books. Yet, if you check any name in the Quran, any story, you will find there's no valid information about it. Like when the stupid Quran claimed that Mary is the daughter of Imran. Where do you get this from? Imran is the father of Moses. And then a rabbi, he came to Muhammad home. He found Aisha there. He said to her, well, the prophet, he mentioned that Mary is the sister of Aaron. But just to let you know, there's hundreds of years between them. For sure, there's way more than 100 years. But this is what he said in the hadith. Aisha, she said to him, you are a liar. You are a liar, which means this is what Muhammad really said. Now Muhammad, he heard what the rabbi said. Aisha told him, so now he need to fix it. He noticed that he made a poo-poo. So he said, oh, they used to call them by their great prophets. But Aaron is not the great prophet, and she is not from the same tribe. Same time, you cannot say sister of Aaron, because Aaron, if he is way before, you say daughter of, etc. Like the sons of Ibrahim. You don't say the brothers of Ibrahim. He's not in her age. You say the brother of, etc., because simply they are both living in the same time. Idiot. So Mary, and not only that, Mary is the daughter of Amr. I mean, it's a very, very funny story. And then Mary, she was a nun. According to the Quran, she was a nun. Yeah. And then her mother, she vowed that if she gave birth, whoever the baby is going to be serving Allah, will be a monk or a nun. Then the same stupid Quran says that those who they are monks or nuns are fabricators, because they fabricate this from their own. Allah did not ask them for it. How Allah did not ask them for it, and then He accepted the mother of Mary and the father of Mary to vow their child to be a monk or a nun? Look how stupid this book. In this verse here, speak that monks are good people. In this verse here, speak that monks, Christian took them as God. In this verse here says monks, many of them are bad. In this verse here says monks is a fabrication. Allah never asked them for it. Chapter 57, verse number 27. It was invented. And then we come to the story of Mary. We find that Mary, she was a Christian nun, according to the Quran. She lived in a monastery, and Allah, He provided her with food every day. Every day. Allah, He accepted the vow of the mother of Mary and the father of Mary to have their child, regardless if it's before they knew if it's going to be a boy or a girl, to be, the vow to serve God. Nothing. That's why Mary, she never met a man, she never saw a man. She been all her life inside the monastery. And here in chapter 3, verse number 36, you will see how in the verse 35, the wife of Amran, she said, I have vowed to thee in dictation what is within my womb. So whatever is within the womb is going to be only for you. Nothing, no marriage, nothing, no business except serving God. And then she had Mary. And Allah accepted the offer, supposedly. All right? As you see here. And then here. And then here. And then you will see that Mary, she is living all her life inside the monastery. She never saw a man, except one person. His name is Zachariah. If we ask the Muslims who is Zachariah, they will give you an answer, says to you, oh, this is the father of Yahya. Why she is living in, what happened to her parents? Because now she is a nun, you idiot. She's in the monastery. But this is the same stupid Quran says that being a nun or a monk is a fabrication, is an invention. It's in front of you. And remember, the stupid Quran says if you find one contradiction in this book, that means this book is not the book of Allah. Do we have any Abdul from the religion of the fool? Anyone? I like to convert to Islam, but no Muslims are helping me. I don't know what to do. I like to have endless penis. I'm sick of short one. It's not even 6 foot. The only true God who give you endless penis is Allah, and that is proven to us that Allah must be the true God, because who is beside the true God can give you endless penis? Nobody. If he say 2 kilometers penis, I will not believe in him. 2 kilometers, what I would do with it? But in this penis, that make a difference. It's time for a change. We have this guy, the racist Elijah Mohammed. Let us get him busted. Go ahead, Elijah.
Hello?
What is the name of your God, Elijah? Hello? He said hello and he have a heart attack. Are you there? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Can you hear me?
I do hear you. Talk.
You can hear me now.
Oh boy.
I think there's a problem with the thing. It's everything is late. Like when I talk to you, I hear you like 10 seconds later.
Maybe your internet. Are you using the internet?
Okay,
Are you
I'll
using the
try my
internet?
best.
Are you using the internet of the neighbor?
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam to you. Listen, Elijah. We spoke before. I want to ask you a question. Very simple one. What is the name of your God? Hello? Guys, can
Allah.
you hear me, guys?
His name is Allah.
His name is Allah. Wonderful. So why your name is Elijah? Why your name is Elijah if your God name is Allah?
Can you hear me better now?
I hear you. I hear you. There's no problem, but you're not talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. There was a problem with the thing. For some
Okay.
reason, Discord is giving me a
All
headache.
right. As long
Okay.
your God name is Allah, why you call yourself Elijah?
Because I'm a Muslim from the nation of Islam.
I know, but Nation of Islam, they believe in Yahweh or they believe in Allah?
I believe in Allah.
Okay. Elijah mean what?
The grace of God or something like that.
No, mean Yahweh is my God. Yahweh,
We believe.
Yahweh is my God. So you are, you Muslims are very a bunch of stupid people. So you believe that your God is Allah and you call yourself Elijah.
Because we believe that. Well, like I said, do you believe that Yahweh is your God?
Sure.
Are you a Christian? Same thing with us. We consider Yahweh, and this is just another name for Allah.
No, prove it. Go
The
ahead.
reason why
Prove it.
I believe.
Prove it.
Proof to me is the
A
God of
second
the.
ago, you guys, look how he changed. Look how fast this hypocrite he changed. A second ago, I asked him, "Is Yahweh is your God?" You said no. You said Allah. A second ago.
No, I meant I.
No, you said that, guys. Did I ask him, "Is Yahweh is your God?" You said no.
I refer to Allah as my
I
God.
ask
And
you,
Yahweh is another name.
I asked you, is Yahweh is your God? You said no. Everybody heard you.
Because we don't call him Yahweh.
No, not because of that. I did not ask you if what you call him. I said, is Yahweh your God? You said no. So now, you said to me no. A second after, because I got you busted, you change your direction. You are the same as an Uber driver. Like, you take me here, take me there. You are a taxi driver. You are not a believer. You are a fraud.
How do you know that I'm a fraud?
Because
You
you
don't know what's in my heart.
change your answer in a second. You are the same as Muhammad. A Jew, he was walking by, he saw Muhammad praying in a certain way. He said to him, "This is how we do it." What Muhammad did? He said, sit down, act differently." Well, you don't change the prayer because he just said, "This is how we do it." You can change it. You change it only if you are a fraud. If Allah, so you were praying wrong. How you change it?
Okay, can you convince me that the Quran is, that Muhammad is a liar? Can you convince me that?
Sure.
Because I don't believe, I
Okay,
believe
hold
hadith
on.
is fabricated.
Give me,
And I
give,
believe the
give
Quran
me,
is
give me a proof. In order to convince you that Muhammad is a liar, I want to know what is the reason to you, for you, to believe he is truthful. Give me the reason to believe he's truthful.
the reason why I think he's truthful is because he was called a Sadiq al-Amin,
Where he's called a
which is a
Sadiq? By who?
in the Quran, and in many of the companions used to call him a Sadiq al-Amin, even
Okay,
before, even before.
show me the verse in the Quran. By the way, guys, I'm going to write a book about myself, and I will call myself the truthful. I mean, do you see stupidity? I write a book, and I speak,
Okay.
and I call myself in the book that I am truthful.
But okay.
Hold on. How Muhammad get, Mr. Truthful? How Muhammad got married from Khadija? Do you know?
Honestly, I don't know.
Do you know that Muhammad and
He used to
Khadija?
work for. He used to work for her. Yeah, he was 25 years old. He was 40. He used to work for her for selling lambs, and then yeah, something like that. He used to. She was a shepherd, and then she was so attracted to him because he was so handsome and so charming, according
True
to this
story.
story.
True story. Do you know how Khadija and Muhammad they got married?
Okay, show me a. No, I don't know exactly how, but I know that they met because he was a shepherd and she was 25 years older than him. And then
Muhammad never worked as a shepherd. That is a fabrication. Muhammad and
he,
Khadija, hold on. Muhammad and Khadija, they made Khadija's father drunk.
can you prove to me?
Yeah, sure, I can show it to you. Let me show you.
Just a question between you and me,
Don't
honestly.
change topic one by one. Just you are jumping like a monkey from place to place.
No, I just want to ask you a question.
No, you are like a monkey for me. You keep jumping from place to place. You focus with me. We enter the zoo.
Okay, fine.
We enter one cage at a time. So now read with me.
Okay.
You claim that you know a little bit of Arabic, right?
I can't see the.
Well, I will show you my screen. No problem. Uh,
Can you read for me? Because I don't I can't see the screen for some reason.
just wait. No, I will show
Okay,
you.
sorry.
I will show you the screen. I will show you the screen. Okay, do you see my screen?
Okay, I see it now. Yes.
All right. Can you read for me?
إن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ذكر خديجة وكان أبوها يرغب أن يزوجه فضحى فصنعت طعاما وشرابا فدعت أباها وزمرا من قريش فطعموا وشربوا حتى ثملوا فقالت خديجة لأبيها إن محمدا بن عبد الله يخطبني فزوجني إياه فزوجها إياه. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's my phone screen is broken, so it's kind of hard to.
No problem. I will continue reading. So listen, what happened? What happened? That Khadija and Muhammad, they made her father drunk. And when he is drunk, because he don't like Muhammad, she took off his clothes. فَخَلَّعَتْهُ وَأَلْبَسَتْهُ حُلَّةً. She took off his clothes. And she made him dressed like as if he's going to a party. And then, when when he wake up from his drunk, he said, why I'm dressing this? Why I'm wearing this? She said to him, oh, don't you know what happened? Yesterday you married me to Muhammad. It was my wedding. But this is not what happened. She invited men from Quraysh. She made them drunk. This is your trustworthy. You said to me that Muhammad is called As-Sadiq al-Amin, which means truthful,
And who's
and trustworthy.
okay? This honestly, no, this is actually very deceitful behavior. To be honest with you, this is very
All right.
deceitful. But
So,
I think, but who
and
would this? But
why the Muslims, hold on, why the Muslim they will make such a story if it is very bad story? I mean, why the Muslim they will write such a story? What do you think?
To be honest with you, I have no idea, but this seems very deceitful. I mean, how can you get a guy
I
drunk?
know. Very.
And then,
We agree already that this is very, very disgusting. But why they will do? Why the Muslim they will write this story if it's not true? You know that the Muslims are crazy. They will kill you. And this is Musnad Imam Ahmed. This is way more powerful than Al Bukhari. Why Ahmed?
Imam,
It's very well known that Imam Ahmed is very serious about only true stories to be written in his books. Supposedly, according to Muslims. This is your trustworthy. He and Khadija, they get married through whiskey, black label. And her father, which means his marriage is not valid because the father never approved it.
so I believe that the hadiths, many of them are corrupted. I believe that
Exactly. So my friend,
if this
okay, hold on. So now anything is embarrassing, you will say to me it's corrupted. What about the Quran? You will say it's corrupted too, correct?
if you look at Elijah Muhammad, he said the Quran was corrupted.
Well,
If you read,
Elijah Muhammad. You see, Elijah Muhammad, he is a stupid too because his name is Elijah and he worship Allah. Elijah, Yahweh.
Yeah.
Yahweh. So how a person who believe that he is a Muslim, he claimed that Yahweh is his God. When Allah have all the names given to the Muslims, none of them is Yahweh. So you are just an illusional following a fraud, lying to you. Elijah Muhammad said, who is Elijah Muhammad? Who is this guy? He said
he was the leader of the Muslim.
what leader, my friend? What a leader,
well,
my friend. Al-Qadhafi, he made you, all of you, the money of Al-Qadhafi. You are made by Al-Qadhafi. Al-Qadhafi is dead. You will die soon. Your religion would die with Al-Qadhafi. The millions of dollars, the hundreds of millions of dollars are gone. What is left now is their villas, and soon they will be sold, and their children will take it, and all your sect will die. This is the reality. It's nothing but cult made by Al-Qadhafi. You are the fruit of the semen of Al-Qadhafi. This guy is a fornicator. He sleep with every woman in his way. If he could not find a woman to sleep with her, he will sleep with men. And those who they are following this Elijah fraud, liar, obviously they are just following the money. He bring you for a conference, free hotel, join from here, come from there. The money is gone. The old days is over. Al-Qadhafi was trying to create a party of a black racist people in America. And that's why you are racist. And that's why you believe that the white man is the devil. Is Allah is white or black?
I believe that Allah is black.
So how the Quran is light, is it black or white?
Light.
Uh-huh.
I mean, for example, you can have a black lava lamp.
No, there is no such a thing. Is light black?
Have a yellow light.
Is light black or white?
I mean, it's hard to say. It's difficult. You can have a blue light.
You are being ignorant. Okay, when we say dark or when we say night, what we mean?
There's no sun. It's an absence of
what we see. What we see. Black, dark, correct?
Dark.
Black.
But you have to understand that the term black.
So no, don't be stupid. The absence of light is darkness.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So Nur, Allah, he considered himself Nur, and he mentioned that in the Quran many times. And your Elijah, he accept that. So Allah, your God, must be white. He is Nur.
Nur is Nur is light. Correct. But it can also mean
light and darkness cannot be together. Even the Bible says that.
Yes, but you have to understand that black, like I said, in our interpretation, does not literally mean dark skin or dark white.
No. Hold on. We are not talking about you as a being black, as a person. We are talking about the color of black. Black is a black. All right. So you are not black. The African American aren't black. 99% of them maybe are not black, because black is a pure black. You African American are mixed with American. The Arab, they kidnap you from Africa. They sold you to the white man.
You celebrate?
Listen.
Is this something you're happy? Do you hate me? Are you proud of this? Is this something that Because look, I used to be part of a Protestant church, and there are many racist
You see,
people. The reason why I couldn't argue-
you are just being stupid. You play victim. You play victim. You lay down in the ground. You open your legs like a cat, and you play victim. Meow, meow, meow. Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy about this? I'm just telling you history. You try making a victim. Are you going to open your legs for me now? I'm telling you history. I'm telling you history. I'm telling you history. Prove me wrong if I'm lying. The black people, they capture you, black, and then they sold you to the Arab in North Africa, the Moroccan and the Tunisian and the Libyan. Your people kidnap you. They sold you to the white Arab. The white Arab, they sold you to European. European rape your women. And then you have African, who they are mixed. You are not black. You are lying to yourself. Obama is not a black. All of you are a bunch of liars. You are trying. You play the race card just to for a gain of politics, but you are not a truthful. If you are really a person who care for black, are you crying for the Nigerian black? Are you crying for all African? No, you don't. None of you go. Why we don't show you? Why we don't see you in the street striking? Why we don't see? Why we don't see? Why we don't see? Hold on. Why we don't see single African American go in the street from those who call themselves Democrat or the Nation of Islam, striking for the sake of the African in Africa who's getting killed by the Muslims?
I agree with that. I agree with that. To be honest with you,
No,
you have a point.
I do not need your agreement. I'm proving that you are a hypocrite. Now I'm asking you again. Go to the topic. Allah is light, and He is not dark. So is your God Allah black or white?
He must be white.
Thank you very much.
So,
but you said, but you are the one who follow a man who says the white man is the devil.
this is starting to not make sense, to be honest with you. It's, I mean, I just, can you tell me more about the people of Nigeria? I want to hear more about them.
I think you are trying to change the topic because simply, I'm not being rude to you. I'm not trying to make fun of you. I got you busted. So your God Allah is white, and then you follow a guy. He said to you that the white man is the devil. So your God is a devil.
White man is it? Yeah, this doesn't make any sense, to be honest with you. I'm not understanding it anymore.
All right, then announce yourself. You are out of the Nation of Islam, my friend. Be honest with yourself.
Okay. To be honest with you, yes, I leave the Nation of Islam. Okay.
All right, wonderful.
You're right.
Now we can talk. So let us throw racism, because racism, I believe, it is a satanic behavior, not only satanic belief, it's a satanic action. So I take advantage of somebody else because he is from different race. I use the race as a word, as a reason to control others. So racism doesn't matter it's done by who, because black, they capture white, slave them. White, they capture black, slave them. We know many stories, but we condemn all kind of racism. So with Jesus, there's no slavery. This is why you see not a single verse in the Bible speak about Jesus is being white or black or anything. They don't care for his look. Why? Because race never count. Never count. So Jesus never mentioned in the Bible that he have a beautiful eyes, or he's tall, or he's short, or he's white, or he have dark skin. Why? Because simply this is not what God is about. God is God. God is holy. God is not a race. God is for all. So an Asian person can go down in his knee and he pray to my God. A black person, he can go down in his knee and pray to my God. A white man, because simply all of us are children of Adam and Eve, and we are family. We are not enemies, and our color cannot be seen to each other unless we are racist. And there's a huge difference between race and racism. So if I say you are African, I'm not being racist. I'm just describing where you are coming from. If you say to me you are an Arab, you're not being racist. You are telling me where I'm coming from. Nothing wrong with that. But if I treat you because of your race, regardless if it's respect or disrespect, that is racism. So if I respect you too much because you are white, that means I'm racist. If I respect you too much because you're Asian, that means I have a favorite race. So when I disrespect you or respect you, Because of your race, I'm racist. So we need to
But
fight
you
that.
have to understand. Yeah, okay, you're right. But you have to understand that in the church I used to go to, there was a lot of racists. You're a good person, I can tell. There are people who would just discriminate against me. Like, for example,
My friend,
one time I took a white
hold on,
people
hold
on a
on, hold
date.
on, hold on, hold on. Don't why you mix things up? Why you mix things? I can be.
Because
My name is a Christian prince. I can be a racist. What does have to do with Jesus?
if you, the Catholic Church, they have whites. Why they portray him as white?
My
Why is the
friend,
Orthodox
this is false because Catholic Church have all kinds of cars. In fact, the biggest number of Catholic are in Africa and South America. They are not even white.
correct? But they have portrayed him like they always portray him in
You know,
movies and
don't give me,
whatever.
listen. I don't know how old are you, but don't talk to me like a teenage. You judge faith not by people, but by the faith itself. So I'm not a Catholic, and I don't care for the Pope, but I'm saying to you, you can judge my faith by Christ, not by me, because I can be a criminal, I can be a drug dealer, I can be a priest, but a child molester like Muhammad. That does not make Christianity bad. That make me bad. So you need to make a differentiation between I judge Islam by not by Muslims but by Muhammad, because a Muslim, he can be a nice person, he can be a bad person, he can be a criminal. I judge Islam
Yeah,
by Muhammad. So I judge the same as Islam by Muhammad. I judge Christianity by Jesus. The Lord, he says, from their fruit you shall know them. And the first fruit we examine is the fruit of Jesus himself. And then we will find that we have an amazing person to follow. So you are mixing things up, you are confused. This is why you follow, Elijah, Muhammad, and all this madness, because simply you're confused. So you have to clear your confusion and don't judge the faith by a person. I might go to a country and I meet nice people, and then I say, oh, this country have nice people, but that's not true. Because I met just the nice people, I did not meet the bad ones. If I meet only the bad ones, I would say, "Oh, this is an ugly country. Look, those thief, scam gangs, So you judge based on your experience in life. If you meet a person from a family who was very nice, you say this family are nice. But if you see the rest of the family, you might change your mind because you met the flower, not the thorn. So
okay, can I ask you a question about the Bible?
go ahead.
Does the Bible condone forced conversion? Because you can't deny that missionaries did not forcefully convert people to
No,
Christianity.
no, there is no force to conversion in the Bible. You are making things up.
Okay, but it was very common historically, though. The
You
missionaries,
see,
they would
here
go
we
and they
go.
would.
First of all, no, missionary did not force anybody. This is a big fat lie.
Yes, they did. Yes,
No,
they did in old times, not today, but
no, no,
200 years ago.
not in the old time, not in the new day. You are mixing things between army of kings going to countries and missionaries. Missionaries are peaceful people. They go as monks. They don't go with swords and army. So you are making things. You are mixing things. So when the Spanish they went to country, they did not go
Yes.
really for. They did not go for the sake of converting. They went for the sake of gold and silver. We know that. Everybody know that. You are not an ignorant. So don't mix things again. You are mixing things. So you're so confused. You're trying. Am I going to judge Islam because of a Muslim leader in Pakistan? No. What he have to do with Muhammad? Nothing. Nothing. What if they force now a Christian to convert to Islam? I can judge that only if they are following the steps of Muhammad. If they are not, I cannot say Islam teaching them that. You are mixing things up. And you as a
Okay.
now you
Yeah.
became an ex-Muslim. Uh, Muslim
Yeah.
Muslim believe that there's no free will. We Christians we believe in free will, which means to believe or not. This is your choice.
But if you lived in medieval times in Spain and you said, I don't want, I'm out of Christianity, I want to become a Jew, they will kill you.
Again, you are ignorant. In Spain, the Arab they occupy Spain for centuries, and they raped their women. They took their money. They took their food. They make them starve. So when the Spanish they were victorious, they did the acquisition, and the acquisition was an action as a reaction. You can say there's a
But they were
crimes.
Jews who were
Hold on, hold
innocent.
on, hold on.
But
Just to show you how ignorant you are. So what is this have to do with Christianity anyway? None.
they claim to be the
Because
head of
simply,
Christians.
hold on. If right now I'm speaking to you from Ukraine. If somebody he's spying for the Russian, what the punishment for him? Execution. So those who were helping the Arab to occupy Spain, they killed them. And then in book of history, you say the Spanish did a lot of crimes, crazy crimes, but every country in the world today, they do it. If you do join the army, they will kill you. Even if you're...
So you justify it?
Listen, I'm
What
not
about the
justifying. I'm not justifying anything. I'm just saying you what history is. And if me,
Yeah.
if you are in my country and you join the army of the enemy, I will kill you. If you are a citizen of my country and I am the king,
Yes, but Jewish people were innocent. Jewish people have
so
nothing to do with it.
don't be hypocrite.
The Jewish people were persecuted,
Doesn't
though. Do you
matter.
have
Doesn't
to?
matter if you are a Jew. They killed the Spanish people too. They killed the Christians too. Anyone who joined the army of the enemy, who helped the enemy, was killed. Doesn't who care if it's a Jew or a Christian? You
But
joined.
there are many
Listen.
Jewish
You
people
see,
who were innocent.
you are just playing games. Oh, they are Jews. So what if you are a Jew? If in you Israel now, if somebody is a Jew and he is giving information to the enemy, what they will do to him? The same. So don't be stupid.
They would imprison him.
Because they don't have a death penalty no more. But if they have death penalty, he will be executed.
Well, my friend, there were 300,000 Jews. Are you saying all of them were criminals? Did they deserve to be persecuted? Are you downplaying?
Friend, you are just being stupid again. This is history again. What does this have to do with the Christianity anyway? The Muslim, they invade Spain because they are Christians. It's not the Spanish, they invade the Arab because they are Muslims. So you play victim when you are the criminal. And then when they go crazy after you, after raping them for hundreds of years, and they go after anyone who have in touch with those criminals, you cry, you say, look what they did. Look how ugly, disgusting. It's you who's disgusting. Well, you came to their land. This is their land. When you are in the land of others, like I am now in a foreign land, I have to behave. I cannot come here and tell them what to do. I cannot come here and join the Russian and tell them information. They have the right to punish me. So what if I am an American citizen? I just harmed them. I just killed them. I just joined the army of the enemy to spy on them or to help to make victory for the enemy. So don't be stupid. If a man, he come to your house and you found him in the top of your wife, what you would do?
I'll beat him up, but I'm not going to kill him.
Shame on you. Why you want to beat him up? You should help him to have more sex. I thought you are open-minded. I thought you are friendly. It turned to be you're violent.
Look, you're 300,000 Jews. All of them were spying for them.
My friend, I don't know the numbers because all books of history written by those books, we don't know who wrote them. You were there to see 300,000. Who knows the numbers? Who wrote those numbers?
According to historians, there were hundreds of
I don't know.
thousands.
Let us say there are 300 million. But I'm telling you that this is happening for a reason. It can be a good reason. It can be a bad reason. I'm not justifying anything. But I'm telling you, you are just.
Okay, so you don't.
But I am saying to you, you are being like a fluffy chihuahua. We talk about Christianity, you talk about the Spanish. We talk about Christianity, you talk about the priest. We talk about Christianity, you talk about the Catholic. You are a chihuahua. When you talk about Christianity, you idiot, excuse me, you talk about Jesus, not about Christian Prince, not about the Spanish, not about the Acquisition. You are stupid. When we talk about Islam, we talk about Muhammad, not about Mimi Hijab.
You always talk about Mimi.
Not about Elijah Muhammad. Who's it? So you are mixing things up. You're trying to find a solution to put Christianity down. How we can put Christianity down? Look what the Spanish did. How we can put look what the Portuguese did. Look what the American did. Oh, they knock Hiroshima. They use a nuke. What do you want more? Nuke. You're talking about 300,000. You didn't see the nukes? Nukes. You are just you are just a little kid. You are just a little kid. I'm not saying anything except that you are a kid. You sit in the chat and you listen to me. I don't talk to kids. I have enough of your stupidity. You must be so stupid to believe that the white man is the devil. You have mental issue. Everybody knows here that I defend Israel. And you came here to me, attacking me for defending Israel. And now you are saying to me, so the Christian, they killed the Jews. We Christian don't approve killing the Jews. You know that. Everybody knows that. I have a lot of people, they hate me because I support Israel. So don't come to me, lecture me. You Muslims, you love to kill the Jews. A Muslim right away, when you corner him, he lay down in the ground, he opened his legs, and he have his period. And he claimed that he been raped. They play victim. They chop your head, they kill you, they take your land, and then they cry. They say, look what he did to me. Yeah, Mr. Bank Akhbar, I am nothing like Allah. I mean, you have a God who wear a burqa. Do you want to show you the verse? Even your God is a female. What kind of God he wear a burqa? Do you want to show you? Your God, he wear hijab. Do we have any Abdul? And the funny, your God, he wear hijab, and then he call himself he. And then we ask the Muslim, is Allah male or female? They say he is not a male. So why he call himself he? He's a fake he? I mean, even his gender is fake. Is Allah he or she? They say he. Okay, is he a male? No. So why you call him he? What about we call him she, he? Why in the Quran, Allah he says, how Allah can have a son if you don't have a girlfriend if he is not a male? Why don't say how Allah can have a son if you don't have a boyfriend? Why he choose to consider himself a male? This is how stupid this cult is. Not only does it make sense, Allah is even confused about his sex. And look how stupid this answer. The creator of the heaven and the earth. How? Look, listen. How should he have a son? This translation of who? Arbari. You change the translation, you find different story. Abdul, every Abdul have different translation for the same book. So how can he have a son when he don't have a girlfriend, brother? You stupid, how you say in the same verse, he can create the heaven and the earth, but he cannot have a son? Is that mission impossible for him? I thought he is the originator of the heaven and the earth. But when it's come to son, sorry, brother, he cannot have a son without having a wife. He's a Christian prince. He's single. Lord have mercy. My God, he can have a son without having a girlfriend. And the proof of that, even Mary, she never have a husband as a man to sleep with her when she have Jesus. She is a virgin, even in the Quran. So my God, he can have a son without sex. He's God. What Jesus said, nothing is impossible with God. With your God, everything is impossible. And the proof in front of you. He's like a normal man. He can't have a son without having a girlfriend. It's in front of, I do not need to prove it. He's like me. I cannot have a son without having a girlfriend. If I have a girlfriend or a wife, I can have 10 kids in one day. You know, I'm very strong like Suleiman. I can have sex with 99 women. Suleiman, he can have sex with 100 women according to Muhammad. And depend on the hadith. One hadith says 60, one hadith says 70, one hadith says 90, hadith says 99, and the other hadith says 100. And this is the truthful Muhammad. He cannot even keep the number truthful. Any Muhammadan? Anyone? You want to talk to Zakir Naik, Elijah Muhammad? I can call him. Hello? Zakir, this guy, you want to talk to you? You have time? Get some breath. First of all, I told you, I am having sexual intercourse with my wife. Zakir Naik, don't lie. Are you trying to convince me that you can have sex? Get a breath. I swear by Allah, I can have thick and very powerful. Hold on. Who is more strong, you or Prophet Muhammad? Absolutely Prophet Muhammad. But isn't it the hadith says that Muhammad said, I am the most weak person in intercourse? And then I invoke my God Allah, and then he sent me a dish of shish kebab. I ate it, I get the power of 40 men. So how Muhammad himself is the most weak person between all mankind, and you are saying to me you are strong? He cannot even, his penis cannot stand even for the anthem. Aisha used striptease, nothing worked. She turned the fan on, nothing worked. She played porn station for Andrew Tate, nothing worked. And then the only thing worked, it was shish kebab. What you say, you? Get a breath. First of all, the story is true. And teeth kebab is coming from Allah. However, I eat teeth kebab every day. I swear by Allah, since I became famous, I make a lot of money and I buy teeth kebab. And my penis is working very good. Zakir, as long your penis is working so good, why your body is so, I mean, doesn't sound like you can do anything. With a breath. I am going to sue you for defamation. I'm going to make a case for you in the company. What company? I mean the Court of London. Hey, I don't live in London. Exactly. Because in London, I have Mimi Hijab, he will lose the case. I tell you, Mimi Hijab, he loses the case always. So don't do that. He will lose $1 million. Do we have any Abdul from the region of the Fool? Anyone? All right. Look like we have enough for today, more than enough. We are here for 2 hours and 26 minutes. So I hope you guys have a good time. I'm not going to keep you longer. And we are happy for Elijah that he decided to leave this garbage cult. But we hope soon he will come back to his mind and he will accept our Lord and Savior as his Savior. Because all those names are phony. And nobody can save you, my friend. Nobody can save you. The Lord, he says, no one can go to the Father but through me. I am the way. I am the life. I am the truth. That is the Messiah. All names will be demolished. Earth and heaven will be destroyed, but my words will not. That is the one you need to follow. Once a Muslim sheikh, he said to my father, you are a great man. We would love to have you convert to Islam. My father was a polite man. He would never be rude to someone in his house. This is our tradition. He said to him, question, where is Prophet Muhammad now? The sheikh, big sheikh, very famous one, he said to him, was in his grave. He said to him, where is Jesus now? The sheikh, he said, he is in heaven. My father, he said, well, I prefer to go and follow the living one, not the dead one. My Lord said, let the dead bury the dead. So if you want to follow the dead, you will end like them. If you want to follow the living one, you will be like him, alive. And that is the Lord, the Messiah. And then they say to you, where Jesus says, I am God, worship me. Hundreds of times. I am the truth. Muslim, they claim that Allah's name is the truth. I am the resurrection. Again, Muhammad, he took other name from Jesus, he gave it to his God, Allah. I am the way. I am the light. I am the life. And they say to you, where Jesus says, I am God, worship me. A bunch of idiots. Monkeys coming from the zoo. And sadly, they want you to speak to them in their own language so they might understand. But that will never happen. We are not from the banana island. We are the crusade. So always remember that God is good, so is Jesus, and we are the crusade. See ya.